welcome to Boys Varsity Hockey, Millbrook versus Salisbury on a Monday night in Millbrook, New York. As we get set to go, Millbrook will take possession immediately. Moving the puck back to John McLaughlin. Goes cross ice for Zach Walsh. Moving it forward to Reese Judson. Judson pass for Dale Campbell into the zone, and we're off to a fast start here. I'm Charlie Kay, joined by J.D. Whiting. J.D. Whiting, what are some keys for today's game?
A few keys for today's game is that Millbrook is 2-0 going into tonight. They had a big win against Canterbury 5-4 in overtime on Wednesday. Then another good win against Lawrenceville on Saturday 4-2. Dale Campbell is Millbrook's leading scorer with 5 goals right now. Had a hat trick last game, putting up good numbers. And that first line for Millbrook overall has been a real powerhouse. Salisbury's coming off a win against Williston. I'm pretty sure that was 4-1. And they are 1-1 with a 3-2 loss to Taft in OT on Wednesday. So two highly competitive teams that are able to score goals with good goalies. It's going to be an exciting game.
Salisbury with some offensive zone pressure here, moving it point to point, and a shot taken that is blocked by Zach Walsh. Zach Walsh looking to clear here, not able to get it out of his feet, and it gets tied up along the wall once again. Hit thrown by Trey Deere on Reese Judson, as the puck still stays tied up along the wall there. Coming free now, Deere with it, moving up to the point now, stepping in, and a shot taken. Good save by Tyler Spokane, directing that straight to the corner board. Dale Campbell will dump it up and out of play into the netting. No change allowed, but no penalty called.
So, talking to Coach Oriento before the game, he said Millbrook has to avoid getting caught in their zone. And so that's going to be a key thing with these offensive face-offs. Not letting Salisbury have too much offensive zone time and making sure you can get fresh legs and give your defense a rest.
Salisbury continuing with some offensive zone pressure as they win the face-off. Shot blocked there by Reese Judson. This first line has been out there for Millbrook for all of about 2 minutes of time here. Another shot taken that goes wide past Dan Urban's foot by Salisbury. Moving in was McCall, dumping it deep. Now from the corner board there is Liam Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle, one of the top 07s on this Salisbury team, as he's taken to the boards by John McLaughlin. Heavy hitting starting for this game so far, as the puck stays tied up below the goal line past Tyler Spokane. Puck still up there, jammed along the wall. Dan Urban in there fighting for Millbrook. 2-on-2 as it finally comes free, and it's chipped to center ice, allowing for a change here. And all the way down, and will be swallowed up by Matt Alberti for a whistle in play.
Smart play by Zach Walsh and Dale Campbell to get that puck, and then good defending by Millbrook to break that up, and Tyler Spokane holding his ground, making that Salisbury forward make the first move, and reacting to what he does as opposed to giving him the time and space to do what he wanted.
Salisbury with an offensive zone draw. Continued pressure, shot taken that was blocked in front. Pinching down from the blue line is Sam Hall. Sam Hall, one of the star defensemen on this Salisbury team. Sharp angle shot taken, gobbled up by Spokane. Follow-up chance is snuffed away as Salisbury will continue to press in the offensive zone. Millbrook needs to get the puck out and keep it moving. Rebello trying to get a block shot in there. Not able to do so. Kester stepping up, and down from the point there is Gensler. Goes all the way around the half board. Now tied up below. Gio Panicola taking the puck to the wall. Loose down low, looking for a centering pass. A good save by Spokane in front to rob out what would have been a decent scoring chance there. Millbrook continue to stay hemmed in their zone. Puck tied up along the wall. Able to come free now, and a headman pass to Rebello. One-on-one with some backtracking. Rebello will get it to the corner board. Just enough for a time for his line mates to change and get that first line back on for Millbrook.
Millbrook is getting caught in their zone, but so far they have done a good chance to try and get that puck out of the zone when they get caught in for too long. And they've been doing solid to get those changes and get fresh legs on the ice.
Dale Campbell racing back in an effort to get to that puck, not able to do so. Salisbury with more pressure in here as they get back in the offensive zone. Deere working down below the goal line. He's taken to the boards there by a nice check on Dan Urban. Puck tied up in the corner once again. Finally comes free out in front of the Millbrook bench. Up at the point, thrown down but blocked in front by Reese Judson. Puck off the corner now, cycling down low. Salisbury in front. Deere stopped up twice. Spokane stands tall, keeping Millbrook alive just so far with 13:52 left to play in the first period.
Some really good puck movement by Salisbury to get a few good scoring opportunities and 2 great shots on that last offensive zone bid. Great saves by Spokane with the pad and the blocker, keeping his eye on the puck and making sure Millbrook keeps that score tied.
Puck thrown up for Sam Sowell along the wall. Hit, miss there. Starting to get the breakout going, but that was snuffed out in front by Krieger for Salisbury as the puck is just chipped to center ice, and Salisbury, the Knights, will get a change in here. Cole Malika with some high forecheck pressure. We know Coach Soriento loves that high forecheck. Salisbury into the zone nicely. Down below the goal line is Rothman now with it. Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle along the wall, snuffed out there. And Millbrook will take over possession as Malika is able to chip it down. No ice here. Heavy pressure by Sam Sow. And here comes Salisbury straight back the other way. 2-on-3 it looks like now. Stopped by Gio Panicola, who is hit late, and a broken stick will send Millbrook for a change and Salisbury back into retreat.
Good hustle on the Millbrook defense. Really getting that forecheck going with Sam Sow. Catch up to the Salisbury defense when that puck was dumped deep. And that high speed, heavy forecheck is really something Coach Soriento said was great about his team and was going to be necessary for today's game.
12:32 left to play in this first period. Boy, it's been a fast first period. Just back and forth and heavy hockey.
Yeah, we already have over 5 minutes past. It's been a fast 5 minutes, like you said. But I mean, these are 2 talented teams. They've got speed. There's some size, and I mean, it's really been entertaining. It's going to be entertaining, and yeah, I mean, all parts of these teams are really good, and that's going to make for an exciting game.
Salisbury continuing their pressure here as that's dumped low by Gorski. Along the wall there is Ty Creech, not able to get it to his man in Nicholas Petrut. So Millbrook will take possession. That's chipped just a dinker out to center ice as Frazier throws a nice hit there. And Salisbury straight back into the Millbrook zone. Here they come again. Stopped up there along the hash marks. Frazier in there doing some heavy lifting on that 4th line for Millbrook today. Trying to give those top guys a rest so far. Salisbury moving across ice, shot coming in. Spokane squares up nicely and makes a good save there. 11:39 left to play in this first period. Still 0-0 as we are whistled for an offside and a stoppage in play.
Yeah, Coach Soriano getting some of those defensive guys out there on a draw to give his top line, those goal scorers, a bit of a rest. Alex Frazier, grinder. We played JV hockey with him 3 years ago. He's really worked his way up. He's earned a good spot on this team.
Dale Campbell will chip that one out as he's throwing a shot, getting it into the Salisbury zone. They're going to try and start their breakout here. They get the headman past the red line, chip it in down by the blue line, and cycle the puck all the way to the goal line. Taken to the boards by John McLaughlin. Haynes in there for Salisbury, working. And Reese Judson will come in for some support on the Millbrook side of things. Heavy hitting continues by McLaughlin and Urban here as they try and hem the puck up along the wall and clear it out of the zone. Sidestep there nicely by Hall. He'll point in and gobbled up by Spokane. Follow a chance. Not happening as he flops over to make a stop.
On the Wi-Fi? That button. Yeah, it's that button. Yeah, I know. It says stream start.
11:02 left in this first period. Salisbury getting another offensive zone win. Shot thrown down there. Did not get through. Sharp angle shot there. Good shoulder save by Spokane. Sam Sow not able to clear as he's sandwiched along the boards in front of the Millbrook bench. Rothman working down there, not able to keep it in, and Salisbury will have to retreat. Trey Deer with it now, move it point to point as they get a breakout going through neutral ice. Slash thrown in there, and they'll reset for Millbrook. Millbrook, Renaud with it in the corner, just dumps it up the wall. Sow there, not able to get to it, and Salisbury will take over once again. The shots totaling 9 for Salisbury, just 1 for Millbrook so far in the first 8 minutes of action. Zach Walsh in the corner now, working with it. Not much help from him as he's got 2 Salisbury guys on him. They scrum forward in the corner. It's freed up by Finley Patrick. Move it D-to-D, Renaud. Nice breakout pass to Cole Malika, a little too hot to handle for him. And Salisbury will get the puck right back. Cut pass there. Now in the zone. Rebello looking for the follow-up man. Patrick's shot goes just up and over the ears of Alberti, and he'll rush off for a change. Here comes Deere the other way for Salisbury. Headman up there. Not able, just a little too much for him. No icing though. And Millbrook will have to reset from their defensive zone. In the zone, Strap throws a nice pass there for Krieger, who snaps it wide. Krieger with it again. Stopped up Rebello, trying to get it clear. Rebello will wheel it himself. Dumps it down. He's got some good speed. He's going to try and get to the corner there before Zach Rozeski, not able to do so as they go tumbling into the boards. Salisbury take possession over again. Nice chip play there as Pettypas steps up to try and make a defensive play from the blue line for Millbrook. Salisbury will reset here. 9:15 left to play in the first period. Still 0-0. Salisbury lugging into the zone. Sharp angle dump taken off the stick of Spokane. Salisbury gets pressure right back. Krieger working down low, not able to get a good shot off, as some good defense was played by Pettypas to get the puck clear. Taken up the wall by Judson. Judson's got a full head of steam coming into the Salisbury zone. It's a lone effort though, not much help coming from him as Urban buries a good check along the Salisbury bench.
Millbrook's starting to generate some offense of their own. They got another shot. Those two shots aren't a testament to how hard they're actually trying to work in the offensive zone and get the puck in there. We saw some good hustle by Cole Malika to keep that puck on the blue line. And Millbrook had a good bid just a couple minutes ago. But, I mean, so far the game has been primarily in Salisbury's favor. Outshooting Millbrook 10-2, and they've really had a lot of good scoring opportunities. Tyler Spokane's holding his own and making it a tough battle for Salisbury.
Salisbury looking to start the breakout here, snuffed up by Dan Urban and Dale Campbell and Reese Judson. Sharp shot taken by Urban as that one rims around the zone and all the way out, causing Millbrook to retreat to neutral ice. Erneck throwing a nice pass forward there as a hard check was thrown by Urban, and Salisbury will go the other way. Patrut, his pass a little too much as we're getting delayed offsides here. Salisbury with it now. Sam Hall taking it up. He's snuffed out along the wall by Dale Campbell. A good hit thrown there to separate the body from the puck. Dale Campbell along the wall looking to start the breakout. He's hit there by Patrut. Not too much for him to handle though. John McLaughlin's taking down, and we're going to see a penalty call coming up here against Salisbury as Millbrook will get some 6-on-5 action here as Salisbury touches up and Millbrook going to the power play.
This is going to be a huge momentum builder for that Millbrook offense. Obviously, this Salisbury penalty kill is good. They've got a lot of good defensive players, but this power play is huge. They get the offensive zone face-off. They get some opportunities. They have that extra man. So we'll see if Millbrook can try and build some of that offensive momentum, establish an offensive presence this period, and try and get things going.
So the draw will come out to the left of Alberti. Millbrook's going to roll Zach Keshner with Finley Patrick, Sam Sow, and then Sam Renaud, Zach Walsh on the D pairing. 7:48 left to play in the period. Tied up on the draw as both men. Salisbury comes away with it. They roll it all the way around the glass and get it out of the zone and clear, causing Millbrook to have to reset the power play. Zach Walsh checked there by Deere at the feet. Zach Walsh moving for Renaud. Renaud up to Keshner. Keshner into the zone well, not offside. Battled there by Deere. Snuffed out along the wall. And they'll rim it around the glass once again. It takes an odd carom off in front of the Salisbury bench, and it's developing 2-on-1. Salisbury looking for the pass, just too far in front of Deere. Graham to handle as he's taken to the boards by Finley Patrick and cleared back. But so far, a pretty good penalty kill by Salisbury.
Yeah, Salisbury keeps getting that puck deep. They even got a good offensive chance, a better offensive chance than Millbrook has had. And they're really working that Millbrook power play.
Whistled down offside at the line, and the draw will come outside. Just 1:10 left in the minor penalty to Ty Creech for tripping. As Millbrook will cycle back up to their top line, Urban with Judson and Campbell. Neutral zone draw, one there by Millbrook. John McLaughlin with the puck now. He'll wheel through neutral ice, get into the offensive zone. He'll just dump it deep. Let Dale Campbell get in there and grind as the puck screeches past Zach Walsh and all the way down for Tyler Spokane to come out and play it himself. He'll leave for Zach Walsh. 50 seconds left on the minor penalty. Cross ice for John McLaughlin, who's taken out in open ice. A good hit there thrown by McCall as they'll reset from behind their own zone and dump it out nicely.
Salisbury's dominated this extra strength opportunity, and they've really made Millbrook try and work for those offensive opportunities when that should not be the case on a power play. Mr. Coach Soriento seems to even be getting his higher end players a rest right now, and stop overworking them on the power play and make sure they're good for the even strength play.
Waiting in his own zone is Zach Walsh. He'll deal up the line for Ferentino. Ferentino just plays a nice dump and chase in there. Komalika hard on the forecheck. Not fast enough to get there before Alberti, and here comes Salisbury the other way. Liam Kilfoyle checked up in front of the Millbrook bench, thrown in there. And the puck ends up in Millbrook's zone. Pettypaw coming out to play it. A nice breakout pass to Komalika. Komalika through central ice, loses it, and he tries to go 1-on-2, and he's snuffed out in front of the Salisbury bench. 5:26 left to play in the first period. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Salisbury looks to get something going here with Liam Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle into the offensive zone nicely. Pettypaw plays him well as he could go to the wall. Upcoming penalty here against Millbrook, and it's going to be holding, I believe, against Reed Pettypaw.
To me, it looked like they got tangled up. Ref called it out. He saw it, though. Holding penalty, that's a tough one. It didn't really look like he meant to do it. It's huge kill for Millbrook. It's really going to be important that they try and keep this puck out of their zone. And big opportunity for Salisbury to open the scoring, try and break that barrier Millbrook has kind of set the first 13 minutes, and get their offense going.
And we talked to Coach Soriento. He said the main thing that he wants his team to do is stay out of the box.
Yeah, he talked about the weakest part of this Millbrook's game is being the power play, or penalty kill, sorry. So they're really going to have to step it up today against a team like Salisbury.
Zach Rzeski with some nice fancy moves. His shot goes wide. Spokane makes a nice save as it comes back up and out of play as Spokane reached across to deflect it up. Some really nice spread work across the crease by Tyler Spokane.
Yeah, he's had an amazing game. He's had an amazing season. He's got a .909 save percentage. And I think it's like a 2.9 goals against average. So, I mean, he's a really good goalie. Coach Soriano said he's strong talent. He's no better, no worse than the Salisbury goalie who's got many Division I offers. So, I mean, Tyler Spokane, great goalie, great part of this team, and he's a huge part of the penalty kill.
Salisbury waiting here, dealing down low for Deer, but the net comes off its moorings for a stop in play. Left to play in the first period with 1:24 left on the penalty to Reed Pettypaw, as Finley Patrick will dig in on the draw, winning it nicely for Millbrook here, as they're not able to get it quite out of the zone. It's stopped up there well at the point, and they'll have to stay on the defense here as Salisbury applies some more pressure on the man advantage. Walking in was McCall. He'll stop. Rothman up there now. He'll stop. Circle back at the circle. Zach Rzeski now dealing up to the point. Circle, top of the circle, shot coming from the top of the slot that went wide. So far, so good on the penalty kill for Millbrook. Good deflection that goes up off the glass. Sam Renaud with some good pressure, and he'll dump it, not able to get it totally out. As back up to the point here for Salisbury. McCall stepping in high slot. He'll take a shot that was blocked in front by John McLaughlin. Pressure coming, another shot ripped over the bar by Rothman. As the puck goes to the corner, big collision there along the wall. Judson seems to be okay. Puck out of the zone, Millbrook able to get a change in, or a partial change in, excuse me. To the wall again, Gio Panicola able to get it clear into neutral ice. Matt pulling in there for Millbrook, trying to dig in and get that one into the Salisbury zone. Panicola doing that job now, and they'll get it deep with 19 left on the man advantage.
So far, a solid kill by Millbrook. They gave the Knights a couple good offensive opportunities, but also broke them up as well. So it's a good start to today's game, today's special teams game. And now that the penalty's over, we'll see if Millbrook can't build back what they had before.
So Millbrook back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Salisbury comes on the rush. Liam Kilfoyle's pass not complete, up and out in front of us with 3:04 left to play in the first. Shots totaling 13 for Salisbury is what the board says, just 3 for Millbrook.
Yeah, as we've seen, much more offensive time spent or much more time spent in the offensive zone of Millbrook, and the shots are a reflection of that. However, what it doesn't say is that Millbrook's 3 shots have been pretty good scoring opportunities, so they are making the opportunities they get something to work with.
Move it D to D here. Now Hall dealing back for his defensive partner there. Stopped up along the wall. Millbrook will come the other way. Sam Sow into the offensive zone. He's got Finley Patrick Hill up to shoot. Glove down there by Alberti on a nice stop. But the draw will be in the offensive zone for Millbrook.
Yeah, I mean, not the best shot, but, you know, try and test Alberti some. You don't want to just give him 5 shots all game and just kind of let him have an easy game. You want to test him. Want to make sure he knows that we've got kids that can shoot. We've got kids that can score. So making sure Millbrook is getting shots on goal, making things happen is going to be huge.
Salisbury able to clear it out there. Liam Kilfoyle stopped up at the blue line by John McLaughlin. In down below is Ernek. Gavin Ernek dealing for Gio Panicola. Up the wall looking to start a breakout was Cole Malika, not able to do it. And Salisbury will keep him hemmed in right now. Getting some offensive zone pressure as Kilfoyle hits the ice, biting the dust there. And it will come out to neutral ice. 2-on-2 developing here, but good defensive work there by Gorski. Will stop up Cole Malika. Now back into the offensive zone is Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle in all alone, not much help as Salisbury's getting the change in. The Knights now cycle it down low. Taken down there by Pettypaw. Puck stays hemmed in down there. Coming loose now, Haynes with it, dealing up to the point. Pass just a little too much there. And they'll throw it down low. Start getting that cycle going once again. Waiting up is Haynes along the wall. He's taken to the boards. Pettypaw out in front with some nice defensive work. And the breakout started by Cole Malika back to Pettypaw. Pettypaw 1-on-5 by himself. He'll waste up some time looking for the trailer in Urban, and he rips it up over the bar. Might have been deflected up and out of play.
One thing the Salisbury offense have done really well is reset. When they lose the puck and get it back, they reset, they work the zone, and they really make sure they have a good offensive shape and kind of create the opportunities. They're moving around, moving the puck, and it's been a lot of good offense and making sure that they actually use that time well and they're not just sitting in the zone not doing anything.
So about 1:30 left in this highly active first period as Millbrook gets that puck deep once again. In there to work is Reese Judson. Reese Judson up along the wall. He'll just dump that puck, that biscuit deep. And Salisbury comes away with it. Rothman now has it. Rothman not able to complete a clear pass, so Salisbury will have to reset there. Boyd will just dump it cross corner there. Picked up by Pettypaw. Deere trying to throw a hit, but he'll miss on that one. Salisbury not able to keep the puck in the zone. Dale Campbell with it now as it moves past his feet, and he's checked up hard along the boards up at the blue line. And coach is calling for an elbowing, a little bit of a high hit on a short guy, Dale Campbell.
Yeah, it was a bit high, may have been an elbow, but as you said, Millbrook's not the biggest team, so against bigger teams like Salisbury, they can end up getting caught high.
Oh, and a puck trickles just wide of Spokane as it was deflected in front, just past the cage, though Millbrook getting away with a little bit of one there. Point to point now, shot coming in from Metz, that's blocked up in front by Pettypaw. Up along the wall is Patrut. Patrut not able to get it out. Pettypaw will shove it down and clear to center ice. Hall with it, hitting the headman pass, shot coming, but that goes wide to the cross corner. Rebello in there, taking a shot as he collides with his own teammate Zach Walsh. Holland trying to get it clear, and Patrick will do that as the period expires. Boy, that was a lot of action.
Yeah, that was a lot of action in a short amount of time. I mean, that was a fast period. Feel like it started just 10 minutes ago, and yeah, a lot of speed. We saw a lot of counterattacks, or I'd say approximately 5 counterattacks by Millbrook, getting that puck out of the zone. Salisbury really wheeling in the offensive zone. It was an exciting first period. It'll be exciting next too, so we'll just see what team gets that first chance to try and break the scoring next period.
We will be back with you in just about 15 minutes. Welcome back to some second period action. If you're just hopping on board, the score is still 0-0, but it was a period, I would say, mostly offensively dominated by Salisbury. What does Millbrook need to do to up their game in this second front of action, JD?
Millbrook needs to establish an offensive zone presence and just try and get some pressure and some consistent pressure in. Right now, all their offensive chances have pretty much come off of either an offensive zone face-off from a penalty or just a breakout and kind of rush into the zone. They haven't really figured out that Salisbury defense and haven't been able to just establish and, kind of spend some time in the offensive zone.
The shots totaled 14 for Salisbury in that first period and 5 for Millbrook as we get set for a draw here. And Dan Urban will dig in here against Haynes at center ice. Millbrook winning the draw nicely. It's back to Zach Walsh. Zach Walsh backtracking. He'll throw a pass forward for Reese Judson. Reese Judson, not a clean, crisp pass forward, and so Salisbury will take over. Pressure by Millbrook here. Dale Campbell throwing a stick in, but here comes Salisbury right back the other way. Zach Walsh along the wall, pinched out. Good hit thrown by Dan Urban on the puck. And Walsh up the corner for Reese Judson, who's just squeezed out there by Haynes. Along the wall now is Gensler. Gensler just dumps that puck alone. It's picked up by McLaughlin. Campbell there, throwing it up the wall. No ice here as Judson chases after it. Zach Rozeski will beat him to that one, though. And it'll come all the way around. Dan Urban making a nice play. Judson will throw cross corner now. Dale Campbell in down there. He's hit, thrown down to one knee, and Salisbury will take over possession. John McLaughlin throwing in some work down in front of the Millbrook bench to keep Salisbury in their own zone. But here they come the other way, as they will get a change in. The Knights just 1-on-5 here. And not much going on. Deep clearance failed there as Sam South stopped up and dumped it the other way. Hall with the puck now, dancing through neutral ice. Gets the red line and just dumps it low. Tyler Spokane out to play it. He'll play it up the wall. Malika with a good breakout pass forward for Sam South. But some good stick work in the neutral zone by Salisbury will foil out a clean, crisp breakout through the neutral ice for Millbrook. Dumped deep by Finley Patrick as Millbrook will get on the attack hopefully here, but the puck ekes out of the zone and will cause Sam Renaud to get packing down ice with the rest of the Millbrook offense.
That first shift we saw kind of the longest stint of Millbrook offensive zone time. So hopefully they continue to keep that up, get more going. But Salisbury's coming out hot, and it's really going to be a fight. Both these teams, though, solid goaltending, and it's going to be a battle to see who can get that first goal.
So the draw will come out to the left of Spokane. Deer dinging in here against Finley Patrick. As they finally get going here, tied up on the draw was Patrick, so Salisbury gets possession. A block there by Patrick will dump it out to neutral ice. Nobody able to change on the Millbrook side as Patrick was hit late. No call there. And in on the puck now, Salisbury, but Renaud with some good defensive work to try and get it clear. Deer trying to hold the line, not able to do so. And Millbrook will get into the offensive zone cleanly here. Backtracking now, Pettypaw with it. Looking up ice for Sal, which is deflected up and out of play into the netting in front of the Millbrook fan section.
The key for Millbrook, which they've been doing well, is just getting that puck out. We saw Finn Patrick just kind of dump that puck into the neutral zone. Salisbury ended up with it, but just getting that puck out of the defensive zone, get some time to regroup, give Tyler Spokane that rest is going to be important, especially on this long change period.
So they'll roll out the third line here with Keshner along the wall in front of the Salisbury bench. He gets that puck out, as JD just noted, really important. Give him a little bit of a rest as Salisbury comes in on the rush again. Ball trying to throw a cross-crease pass, but that was stopped up by Matt Pullen on a nice diving play. And here we go the other way. Rebello looking for Keshner cross ice. Keshner gains the blue line, gets it low below the goal line. Rebello grinding down low now, not able to keep control. But some help from Panicola. Panicola will keep it alive. Pullen in from the blue line, shot taken right to the belly stick of Alberti as the puck goes all the way the length of the ice right to Spokane, and he will glove that down for a stop with 14:55 left to play.
Yeah, Matt Pullen taking the smart choice, getting that shot on. like I said earlier this game, just kind of test Alberti. Make sure he doesn't get too relaxed. And then, I mean, Millbrook is getting some more pressure. They're getting that puck deep. Can't get those tape-to-tape passes and good multi-pass plays yet. But they're starting to get more things going in the offensive zone.
And something I know you love, that low, hard shot from a point that Pullman was able to execute. Anyway, Salisbury trying to do the same here as the shot goes wide from the point. It was Zach Rzeski throwing it there. Now along the wall is Gorski trying to find his man Creech down the wall. It gets tied up in the corner board, though. As they scrum for it, it comes flying around, rimming around the other side. Pinching down with Zach Rzeski. Resetting Urban. And Walsh up now, taking a tumble in front of the Salisbury bench as the puck goes out. And the draw will come back inside the Millbrook zone.
Yeah, something big I want to add is that the Millbrook first line has combined for 10 points, 5 of which have been goals by Dale Campbell, but they've combined for 10 points, and today you've had to see more of a defensive side of them, but they've really held their own and proved that they can play both offense and defense, and they've been holding Salisbury to very little while they're out on the ice.
Spokane with it as he gets a little snow job from Haynes and some talking in the corner, just making sure those guys know not to spray Spokane in the face.
Yeah, snow in the goal is never anything you like to see as a defenseman, so good on Millbrook to stick up for their goalie and make sure Salisbury just doesn't think they can just walk all over them.
Draw will be out to the left of Spokane as Patrick's throwing in here. And both guys will get tossed out of the dot. Sal coming in for Millbrook to win it. And the puck dumps below Spokane behind the goal line. Renaud snuffed out along the wall. Pettypaw will come over the corner to play it. He's given a little bit of a bump there, not too much. And the breakout starting with Cole Malika along the wall. He'll find the center in Finley Patrick as he takes a hit. Malika taking the hit. Pettypaw able to get the puck deep, rimming it around. Malika in there to try and make something happen as he skirts by a hit. Doing a nice job there avoiding contact as he throws a counter hit there. And the puck comes out to neutral ice as Millbrook tries to stop it up, but a developing 2-on-1 here. Coming in, shot, McCall off the post. He rung everything, but the iron stopped him out with 13:22 left in the first period. Getting a little bit of a luck.
Yeah, lucky break there for Millbrook as we saw two defensemen step on the blue line, looking to play the body and not necessarily play the puck. And Millbrook's got to make sure that they're playing that puck and not giving Salisbury those opportunities.
Malika will try and spring here as he goes 1-on-4 to allow his line mates to get a change in on the long second period change. Trey Deer wasting some time as he'll swing it back down low below the safety of his own goal line. Salisbury able to exit the zone really nicely. Not able to get in so nicely as they just have to dump it deep. Rimmed around there. Frazier trying to play up. And he'll get past Frazier with some wheels. 1-on-1. Frazier coming in. Shot taken low, far pad. Good save by Alberti. But Frazier with some good hustle as they come back straight the other way. Millbrook's got bodies back. Got to be careful, though. Sharp angle shot thrown. Good pad save by Spokane. And here comes Millbrook again. Dan Urban there. Frazier keeping on side as the puck is just thrown low. Frazier keeping the pressure on as two guys throwing the hit on there. And the pressure on here. Salisbury still in their defensive zone looking to break out here. They break out nicely, but only as far as neutral ice. And Millbrook will take over possession. Pullen looking up the wing there. Not able to complete a clean pass to Ferentino. 12:02 left in the second.
Alex Frazier has got the nickname the dog, and as we saw in that shift, he's everywhere. He got a good offensive opportunity there. He was back to break up the play that Salisbury had. So good job by him. And, I mean, he's really someone that Coach Oriento can trust to play good defense, but also get that rush and make smart hockey plays.
Yeah, one of those guys who joined up from the JV squad, really just worked his way up to varsity and done a really good job with the opportunities he's been given, as Rebello will take over possession in neutral ice. Salisbury coming the other way. They got a developing 3-on-2 shot taken that goes wide. Kilfoyle not able to connect and hit the net there. Puck dumped low on the opposite board there. Now Kilfoyle in below the net, trying to make something happen, but he's dogged by a couple Millbrook defensemen. Cross crease, and they score! Salisbury, tap play. Krieger will find it back door.
Yeah, Krieger wide open on the back door. No one's on him. No one's on his stick. Good heads-up play. I don't know quite who got the assist, but good heads-up play to actually get that opportunity and break the tie and give Salisbury that 1-0 lead.
11:07 left to play in the second period. Millbrook coming straight back with that first line. Urban digging in here against Creech. Urban able to win the draw. And they move it D-to-D. Erneck with a nice hot pass for Judson. Judson into the offensive zone, nicely looking for Dale Campbell. Pass a little too much for him as Urban's taken to the wall. Salisbury coming fast the other way. Here they go, trying to get on the rush quickly. Gorski into the offensive zone, the defenseman. Offensive defenseman Hudson Gorski. Pinching down low. Puck now in a tumble behind Spokane as the biscuit continues to bounce. Petrut with it now, moving it along the wall. Creech tied up by McLaughlin as the puck gets frozen in at the feet down there. Not able to see it on our angle or your angle. Comes free, Dale Campbell trying to sweep around Petrut. Not able to do it. Salisbury continuing on the offensive campaign here as they're hemming Millbrook into the defensive zone. Big hit thrown by Dan Urban down low. Still not able to clear. John McLaughlin working along the wall with Dale Campbell. Dale Campbell will pick it up cleanly. Reese Judson, the headman, developing 3-on-2 here. Dale Campbell trying to make something happen. Millbrook's got to watch out here, though. Got to get a couple guys back here as Salisbury comes straight the other way. North-south hockey, if I've ever seen it. As a diving, Erneck was able to come in and stop any pass looking backdoor for Salisbury. Good defensive play by Dale Campbell out in front. Pinching down was Gorski, not able to find a clean pass.
Millbrook's back check has been really good today. We saw that last play there, but they've really broken up a lot of odd man rushes and quick breaks for that Salisbury offense.
Tied up in neutral ice. Good cross ice dump there by Erneck. They will rush off and get a change. Cole Malika throwing a big hit. 2-on-1 developing here. Salisbury Petrut looking. Good defensive play by Renaud. Break up the pass, just get the stick on it.
Yeah, another good example of what I was just saying. Making sure getting back and breaking up that offensive opportunity.
Puck picked up here by Pettypog, given away though. Good shot block by Renaud. Will snuff out. Good hit thrown in the corner by Renaud. Salisbury with more pressure, looking cross ice for Boyd. Not able to get it. Sharp angle shot. Good save by Spokane. That will be dumped the length of the ice, but it hits the netting first, keeping Millbrook in their own zone.
Yeah, important rule to note. You cannot change if you hit it out of play cleanly from your defensive zone. So this Millbrook group of guys is going to be stuck out on the ice unless Salisbury can change. So that's going to be a crucial part coming into this next shift.
Millbrook out there continuing to grind that second line. So Spokane will cover up, and they will get a change in this time. So as a guy who plays hockey, is it at least good enough to get that, throw it up in the net and get a little bit of a rest, or is it worse?
To me, I think I'm different than most people. I think a lot of people like that rest. To me, I don't like it because then I notice that my legs are hurting. I notice I've been out there for a while. So, you know, I'd rather get a face-off, but also getting stuck out there for 3 minutes straight is never good.
And a high hit thrown on Rebello that will send Millbrook to the power play. He seems okay as Salisbury touches up, and we will go 5-on-4 action here as Panicola is having a few words after the play.
Yeah, having a few words, and rightfully so. That was a dangerous hit on Nate Rebello. Looked like he got the elbow up there. But yeah, that was a bad play, bad time to make that hit. You can step up, sure, make a hit, but not right to the head.
So good call by the officiating to spot that one out. And the draw will come out to the left of Alberti. Millbrook's going to roll their top line with their top D pair here for their power play. And Salisbury getting the clear immediately, sending Millbrook packing 200 feet. 8:20 left in the second frame of action. Salisbury with the 1-0 lead. dropper pass here, cross ice for McLaughlin into the zone using his wheels. Another drop up to the point. They'll move it point to point. Zach Walsh up at the top, looking to maybe shoot. He decides not to. Urban with it now. He will shoot low and hard, trying to get a tip in front, but it's deflected to the corner instead. Keeping Salisbury hemmed in down low. Doing a good job clearing. Walsh not able to hold the blue line and will have to retreat.
Much better start to the power play than the last one we saw Millbrook have. Good shot by Dan Urban, hard and low. That's one of the best plays in hockey. Try and get something on it, make that goalie have to react. And yeah, we'll see if Millbrook can continue and make something happen with his next minute.
Reese Judson using his wheels through central ice into the offensive zone, but some good stick work there by a joint Salisbury defense effort will send Millbrook to have to grind this one out to get possession again. Urban keeping the blue line down low. Reese Judson a chance in front, but a good poke check save there by Alberti. And here comes Salisbury, odd man rush, wide, looking in down low, not able to get a handle on it as the glove comes off of Spokane. So just a little too hot to handle there for Seamus Latta.
Yeah, one close bid for Reese Judson in the Millbrook offensive zone, and then quickly countered, and Spokane have to become a big in the Salisbury offensive zone. I mean, this has been an exciting game, and this power play is no exception.
So Renaud working behind the safety of his own net as he'll opt to skate it out himself. Good stick there by Haynes will stop him up, and he'll have to play a little tricksy play off the wall. And the puck sent right back into the Millbrook zone. Petitpas will retreat. 20 seconds left in the minor penalty to McCall. Millbrook not able to get out of their own zone for the time being. Trey Deer doing a good job hemming the puck up along the wall. Renaud throwing cross ice a little too far for Finley Patrick. He'll wheel himself into the offensive zone. A good back check by Deer, and springing off the bench. Breakaway attempt here, 1-on-0 against Spokane, and he snaps it wide. Good job by Spokane to cut off the angle, but Millbrook looking to go the other way immediately. Hemmed in Trey Deer with a good pass block, and Spokane will eat that one at the top of the crease.
Spokane, 20 saves in the first almost 2 periods, and 2 big ones right there, shutting down the springing from the penalty box after that play. Good heads-up play on the Salisbury defense to get that lead pass, and I mean 2 great saves by Tyler Spokane.
Oh, and a sharp angle shot that came fast from Salisbury. Puck tumbling past Spokane. Puck now tied up below between the twos. Panicola working in there for Millbrook. Rebello throwing a hard hit up at the blue line, trying to get it clear. Stick tied up, Panicola by McCall, as Millbrook will have to retreat in their own zone. Pull in there, taking a hard hit along the wall. And Ferrantino with it now. Ferrantino lugging through neutral ice. He'll dump it deep, try and chase it himself. Get in there low before the defenseman. A good hit thrown by Rebello there to knock down the Salisbury defenseman in McCall. And Millbrook will send it right back in, trying to get some sustained pressure here in the middle of the second period with 5.5 and change left in this second period. D to D, Walsh stepping up. He'll take a slap shot. I think that was blocked by McCall. Walsh not able to hold the blue line. He'll throw it back for his D partner, McLaughlin, to reset.
So some more good offensive opportunities. Zach Walsh get shot blocked. But Millbrook's starting to get more shots. They've got almost double what they had last period in less time. So they really are starting to work in this Salisbury zone.
Salisbury in the offense now with Petra, but he's stopped up well by Zach Walsh. Krieger in there now. Krieger, the lone goal scorer so far in this contest. Point to point now, shot coming. I believe that was a pass looking in front from Marcin Vicius. And this one is just chipped down low, but it's intercepted by Zach Walsh. Spring man for Dale Campbell. Dale Campbell, a good back check by Liam Kilfoyle will stop up him. Urban in there to help him out as he throws a nice hit on there. Try and get the puck free. Gets tied up along the boards anyway. Dale Campbell has it at its feet. And looking to break out Salisbury. Salisbury up the wall. McLaughlin with a nice stick to hold off the blue line. Thought it might have been offsides, but apparently not. Kilfoyle in down low. Latta. Excuse me, that was Kilfoyle. Looking in front for Kilfoyle. Follow-up chance goes wide. Krieger not able to bury his second of the game, and Judson will chip it out to center ice to be played by Sam Hall. Thrown in there. Millbrook will retreat with 3:45 left to play in the second period. Zach Walsh able to clear it deep. A couple tired guys out on the ice for Millbrook. One able to get a change. Some good defense on Sam Hall, and they score. Salisbury, a little bit of a broken play, finding the back of the net.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get caught out there for a while. Those Millbrook guys were out there for, I think, over a minute and a half. They get caught out there, and you just don't have the legs to sustain that pressure. And Salisbury took advantage of that. Unfortunately, Spokane couldn't completely get his glove on that one, but good play by Salisbury. Tough break from Millbrook.
So the goal scorer is Hayden Haynes for Salisbury, giving Salisbury a 2-0 lead with 3:33 left in the second period. Still plenty of hockey left to come. Millbrook not out of it in the slightest, but they got to be careful. 2-on-1 developing here. Good back check by Patrick and good defensive play there by Pettypaw to stop an odd man rush. Salisbury dumping the puck now. Down below, Spokane out to play it. Point now. Gorski throwing a shot, eaten up by Spokane. So the draw will be in the defensive zone for Millbrook. Shots totaling 23 for Salisbury, just 9 for Millbrook. As Panicola digs in on the draw against Hayden Haynes. Hayden Haynes getting the better of him. Salisbury working it down low now with Gensler, and a shot from the top of the circle. Quick release there, but Spokane no problem.
Yeah, quick release, but there was no corner pick. It was right into the chest of Spokane. That's an easy one for him. And honestly, an easy break for Millbrook, given their guys get a change. And there was really nothing made of a good scoring opportunity.
So the draw will stay in the Millbrook end. They do get their top line back out there. Those top guys trying to work. Pullen dealing for Judson. Judson looking cross ice on the sauce for Urban. Dale Campbell will dump it cross corner, but Salisbury able to get the breakout immediately the other way and right back on the offensive attack. Errant pass back for Dale Campbell. Dale Campbell will wheel it himself in the offensive zone. And a sharp angle shot taken by him. Good shoulder save by Alberti. Out in front, not able to be buried by Ernick. Oh, and a shot that goes wide of Alberti again. Going to the corner is Judson. Pullen doing a nice job standing it up. Urban out of the corner, looking in front for Ernick on the back door. But here comes Salisbury right the other way. Millbrook's got to be careful. Developing 2-on-1 shot taken there, gobbled up by Spokane. And a little bit of an extracurricular activity going on at the Salisbury blue line would cause the refs to say no, 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 as the draw will be out to the left of Tyler Spokane with 2:10 left in the period. Millbrook doing a good job tying the man up at the dot. Panicola. And taking the boards is Zach Walsh along with the puck. Puck comes free now. Able to play, looking for a centering pass. They're not able to make it happen, causing Salisbury to retreat. Trey Deer at the red line, looking for the headman pass in Rothman. Rothman taken to the corner by McLaughlin as he's shoved a little bit. Salisbury gaining control in the offensive zone. Panicoli up the wall looking for a dump. Frazier, a.k.a. the dog, working along. He'll get a breakout. Looking 2-on-2. He's got Ferentino with him, but good back check there. They'll keep it working, though. And Salisbury coming the other way. 3-on-2 developing. Straight back, Trey Deer. Good back check by McLaughlin. And a blocker save by Spokane, guiding the rebound to the corner board. Deer starting the cycle play up to the point. Shot taken. Looking for a tip in front. Not able to find that. And Frazier will just dump this one out to central ice, allowing a little bit of a change for the Millbrook fourth line. McLaughlin stepping up to poke it away. Missing on the puck. McCall straight back the other way. McCall has got some wheels. Steps into the offensive zone. Tries to go inside, outside. Puck trickles down below the goal line instead. looking out in front for the trailing man, Petrut, not able to get that, and Malika will dump it behind his own net. Zach Walsh now up the board for Sam Sow. Sam Sow off the wall, and now wheeling in the offensive zone. Patrick looking for the headman, Malika, who's stuffed out in front, and Alberti will cover.
Yeah, good luck. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get on the end of that shot. It was a good play by the Millbrook second line to get the puck out through the neutral zone and almost on net.
So 38.5 with the offensive zone draw from Millbrook. A good opportunity for them to get something done here, as Patrick will ding in on the draw here against Krieger. As they're trying to sort something out here, it looks like the stick went into the wrong bench. Patrick and Krieger ready to get this draw started, as Krieger wins that one for the Salisbury Knights. Lugging behind there is Salisbury. Patrick in to help. Pass coming for Sam Hall. Sam Hall up the wing, but a good hit and keep in by Pettypaw to keep Salisbury on the defense for a little while. 21 seconds left. Petrut going one-on-one with Pettypaw, trying to wheel to the outside, gets a shot off, goes off the mask of Spokane out in front of him. He never saw it. Sam Sow with a diving play to clear it away. Patrick not able to keep the puck. He'll deal for Sow with 7.2 left to play. 5 seconds now into the offensive zone. Patrick not able to keep it there. Pettypaw, and that will take care of this period. 2 periods through, 2-0. Salisbury the score.
Before saying anything else, I just want to say great play by Sam Sow. Tell was going out when he didn't see the puck wide open right in front of the net, and he got that out to keep the score at 2-0. Millbrook, better period in my opinion. They had more offense, conceded 2 goals, but they were really making Salisbury work to keep the puck out of their zone much more than in the previous period.
You see Parker and Keegan?
Who are they?
They're kids.
Oh, I did not know that. I saw them. I don't know who they are.
And the 2 kids in the matching pictures.
Well, yeah, I didn't know which one. I don't know. You want to know why? Poverty. Yeah, we should get Powerade bottles.
We have Gatorade bottles, we just don't use them for often.
We have
You guys have some. Yeah, you guys
No,
have
we
some.
are. We just don't use them. Because those ones have...
I think they do.
No, they don't.
Anybody else?
We welcome you back in for some third period action. Millbrook Mustangs versus Salisbury Knights in what has been a predominantly Salisbury dominated game. They're up 2-0 on the score sheet. Millbrook looking to get a little bit of retribution and get a few goals back in this third period as we get the puck drop. Urban and Haynes at the draw. Urban able to win the draw. McLaughlin shoving forward Campbell, who will get the puck deep here. Salisbury looking to break out. They get it nicely with a good saucer pass there to find Gensler. Gensler will wheel it himself into the offensive zone. Zach Walsh not able to get around the striped referee. Zach Walsh picking up the loose puck up and off the glass, chipped out, and a developing 2-on-1 for Millbrook. Dan Urban, Reese Judson snaps it just wide. Dale Campbell follow-up chance in front. Alberti, no stick for him as he's able to pick it back up with some help from the defenseman, but a good chance right away.
Yeah, 2 close chances by Millbrook. Coming out hot this period. I mean, these last 8 minutes are going to be huge. We know Millbrook is a gritty team. They'll battle till the end. So if they can keep this up, then they've got some good looks going into the end of the game.
Millbrook keeping the pressure on here with Finley Patrick, Cole Malika in there with him as well. Trailer man Sam Sow looking for a shot that was blocked away though, and Salisbury looking to go the other way. Renaud in his own end in the corner, trying to find a pass. Not able to get one clear. Deer blocking him up in the passing lane. And here's Salisbury right on the attack. Shot goes wide as it was blocked by a couple Millbrook defensemen who were lunging in front into the slot. Good keep out by Sam Sow at the blue line, trying to get a breakaway opportunity, not able to do so. Finley Patrick working along the wall there. Good hit thrown by Cole Malika as the door comes flying open. Salisbury into the offensive zone. Finley Patrick trying to make something happen up along the wall in front of the penalty boxes. 2 minutes gone in this third period of action. Sam Sowell there trying to work, but the puck will rim around instead. Renaud will throw it around for his D partner, Reed Pettypot, and a really good pass to find Gio Panicola in neutral ice with some space. Looking for Sow. Instead, he'll throw a shot on Alberti, who gobbles it up for a stop.
Yeah, 2 shots already in the first 2 minutes by Millbrook. It's pretty solid. That's a much better rate of shot than they had earlier this game. And, I mean, we've already seen some good offensive looks for Millbrook, and so hopefully they can keep that up, keep things going into this next shift.
Salisbury on the attack here. Liam Kilfoyle trying to get away, and he does, and a good stick save from the paddle on Spokane as he's taken to the corner. Really good work to stay with Kilfoyle there. Erneck moving the puck up ice, looking for Keshner in neutral ice, but it rims all the way down for an icing. The draw will come out to the right of Tyler Spokane. Panicola will dig in for Millbrook. It'll be Krieger, the center for Salisbury. Panicola tied up on the draw. Millbrook able to get some help in and get the puck away. Keshner up towards Rebello, Panicola with the high forecheck, not able to get the pass in. And Salisbury will wheel it right back into the offensive zone, but not quite. Just as far as the blue line as Panicola tries to get that puck deep, and he'll shuffle off for a change. Salisbury looking for the headman pass. They find it. Trying to go inside, outside. Spokane. Puck doesn't get quite to him. Matt Pullen trying to clean up, get through neutral ice, doing a good job puck protecting. Finding Urban up ice. Urban wheeling towards the front of the cage. He'll go around the back instead. Loses the puck in the process. McCall will pick up the loose puck and try and send Salisbury into the offensive campaign.
I'd like to see Dan Urban get a shot off there or get something to the net. When Millbrook gets these breaks, if they can just get something to the net, try and get a scramble, whatever it may be, they're going to have more chances and most likely more luck than trying to just get that perfect shot off.
Creech digging in on the draw, getting better of Urban at the dot so far tonight. Judson up along the wall trying to make something happen against Petrut. Salisbury looking for a centering pass. Glove down and covered up by Spokane, so we'll do it all over again. 14:35 left to play in this final frame of action here. Salisbury going to keep the same personnel out there. Millbrook going to roll into their fourth line tonight. I feel like this fourth line has been pretty fantastic as far as fourth lines go.
Yeah, fourth line's been great. They're grinding. We've seen actually a couple of them, both Ferentino and Frazier, get an offensive bit of their own. So I mean, we've seen some good stuff offensively and defensively from this fourth line, and that's huge for Coach Soriano because he can give some of his higher end guys a rest and be able to rely on this fourth line to get the puck out and shut down Salisbury.
Piece of the glass comes out. Ref comes over to fix it, so the draw will stay in the Millbrook end. Panicola in on to take it. Creech wins that draw for Salisbury. Trying to move it point to point was Gorski not able to do it. Gorski pinching down all along the wall, finding the man low, moving around the back of the net. Is Petrut looking in front. Centering pass didn't find the stick of Creech, and Millbrook will try and come the other way. Panicola with it, along. Messed up at the blue line. Panicola not able to fire it deep. Hits the pads of somebody. Millbrook able to get it deep now. Sending Ferentino in to forecheck. Throwing a good hit there. Frazier down below. Applying some pressure. Here comes Salisbury the other way. Petrut going cross ice. Zach Rozeski steaming into the zone. The defenseman Zach Rozeski, one of the high points on this Salisbury team. Committed to Brown University. As Millbrook will get some new changes on. 13:30 left in the period. 2-0 Salisbury as Zach Walsh is taken to the boards behind the Millbrook net. Frazier looking up ice. got some people into the zone. Reese Judson throws a shot from the high slot just above the circles, eaten up by Alberti.
Yeah, whiffed on a some. It kind of fluttered in there. It wasn't the hardest shot, but it was a good opportunity. And again, that was starting from the fourth line play. We saw Alex Frazier up on the rush. But that fourth line was able to get that puck out and create that opportunity.
Millbrook with an offensive draw. Dale Campbell firing away right away, but deflected up and out of play. And so we'll do it all over again. Dan Urban's been decent at the faceoff dot tonight.
Yeah, Millbrook as a whole has been pretty solid at the faceoff dot. They went 66% in the first period. Not quite sure what they were the other two periods, but they've been solid. They've been winning faceoffs and getting possession. So.
Poland with some good defensive work to stop up Trey Deer. No penalty call as Trey Deer was holding the stick of Matt Poland. Snuffed out along the wall with a good hit thrown by Dan Urban. Puck gets tied up in the corner board. Point to point now, pinching down. Shot taken goes wide past the net and will come all the way out of the zone, forcing Sam Hall to retreat. Another good hit thrown there by Matt Poland as Spokane will come out and cover up. 12:43 left in the final frame of action. Salisbury 2, Millbrook 0. Goal scorers for Salisbury, Hayden Haynes and as the draw will come out to the left of Tyler Spokane. Finley Patrick digging in, trying to tie up the man on the draw. Not able to get it done. Shot taken, lots of traffic in front. Karam's behind the net as the net is pushed off its moorings and a whistle in play.
I've seen that net lose the same post a lot.
4 times.
A lot tonight.
Patrick in on the draw again, facing off against Hayden Haynes, one of the goal scorers for the Salisbury Knights team tonight. Hayden Haynes wins the draw, opting not to take a shot from the far angle. Ernek pinching down from below the crease, puck still loose behind the goal line, taking the boards. John McLaughlin. Finley Patrick in there, grinding along the wall, trying to get that puck loose. Still tied up down there below the goal line as they poke for it. Salisbury coming away with it, sidestepping a few guys. Working in down low was Alessia. Salisbury still with possession. Millbrook not able to get it out. Alessia again, low. McLaughlin getting tied up. Sal coming away with it as he's eked out along the wall. Puck coming cross corner, dump in. Cole Malika, great hustle to wash out the icing. Looking in front, and they score! Finley Patrick, backdoor, 2-1!
What a play. Great hustle by Cole Malika to outskate the icing, get the puck, make a smart heads-up play, hold it, and give it to Finn Patrick, sitting backdoor to just put that in, cut the lead in half, bring Millbrook back into this game. Great play. I saw that one coming. Millbrook's been playing really hard this period. They've had opportunities and they finally capitalized on it.
Great offensive effort by Cole Malika, churning his legs, beat out the icing, giving Millbrook some life here in the third period. As Judson will tip that one just past Zach Brzezinski, backtracking now. Liam Kilfoyle with it, taken down by Raheem Mohammed. Raheem Mohammed, the 7th defenseman for this Millbrook team, seeing some ice time tonight. They scrum for it along the wall. Dan Urban in there poking for it. Dan Urban coming away with that puck, opting to go low. Looking for a centering pass. Judson not able to get a stick on it. And here comes Salisbury straight back the other way. Liam Kilfoyle with it, opting for the corner. He'll continue to carry it, just protecting that biscuit. Dealing up top now. Pressure applied by Dale Campbell. Follow up, Liam Kilfoyle not able to get a shot off on a loose puck. And here comes Millbrook the other way. Judson with it on the far wing, throws a shot in. Gobbled up well by Alberti. And a stop.
Yeah, that was a solid shift right after a goal for Millbrook. They broke up pretty much all opportunities Salisbury had, and they created one of their own. So Millbrook's really buzzing this period, really been buzzing lately, and they've really got some good things going for them.
Tanacola looked like he may have had the better of Deer at the dot, but they'll do it over again. Officials saw something on the back end, so the linesman will get set to drop again. And Deer getting, as we get a delayed penalty call coming here up against Millbrook. I'm not sure what for, but Millbrook's got a touch up here, and a second penalty coming, so they will go 5-on-3. Not what you need.
No, that's a big problem. They also just got back in this game. Now they're putting themselves in a situation to really get out of it. 5-on-3. If I'm not mistaken, Millbrook gave up a 5-on-3 goal against the Canterbury game last Wednesday, and they've really been struggling on the penalty kill lately. So this is going to be important.
As the officials debate. 10:34 left to play in this third period. Holding call for one, cross-check for the other, so Panicola and Rebello alike will sit for 2 minutes. And Salisbury with a great opportunity here to extend their lead. So the power play unit for Salisbury will be Zach Brzezinski, McCall, Creech, Deer, and Rothman. The PK unit will be Renaud, Urban, and Pettypaw for Millbrook. Millbrook winning the draw, but Salisbury with the overwhelming pressure to get possession. They'll move it D to D. Back up top for Zach Brzezinski, now down low for Rothman. Zach Brzezinski at the top of the circle as they pinch in. McCall opting not to shoot. He'll deal. McCall with it, stepping in shot, he scores, picking the far side. Make it 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of expected. Millbrook's still on the penalty kill, but, I mean, he had all the time and space in the world, was able to pick his corner and beat Spokane far side.
So it'll be one release, still 5-on-4 for Millbrook, or excuse me, for Salisbury against Millbrook. A whole nother minute 40 left in the penalty to Rebello. Face-off will come out to center ice with 10:14 left in this third period of action. As Millbrook coaching staff not too happy with the officiating thus far in the third period. Salisbury getting pressure. Liam Kilfoyle with it, getting into the offensive zone, pulling behind his own net, trying to play the puck. McLaughlin in there to help, snuff out the man, tie up the puck along the wall and waste some time. And Urban will get it out as Urban and Judson will rush down the ice. Urban opting to take a shot, gloved right down by Alberti. No problem for him.
Yeah, I'm okay with that shot. You don't really want to shoot that far. Then have Salisbury get the rebound and be gone. Odd man rush on you. And then, I mean, he saw his corner, he picked it. Alberti, we know, is a really good goalie. He's got D1 offers, so, I mean, that's going to be a tough one to score. But it was a good play, and it got some fresh legs out.
9:42 left in this third period. Salisbury now coming in fast with Rothman. Rothman skating the full length, pretty much a full circle around the offensive zone. Zach Brzezinski now trying to step in and take a shot as Pettypaw tumbled to one knee, but able to clear and get a quick change in. Dale Campbell grinding down hard, using that speed we all know he has. 42 seconds left on the minor penalty to Rebello. Salisbury coming back fast the other way. Cross corner dump there. Pettypaw in to try and play against Creech. Creech will deal it up the wall. Zach Brzezinski stepping down, just going towards the wall. Get the cycle play going for Deer. Deer up to the point now for McCall. McCall across to Rothman, up back to McCall. McCall will shoot to hit the back of Zach Brzezinski. He didn't know it. Spokane never saw it. Cleared out, and a good penalty kill by Millbrook so far after the goal. We play on with just 5 seconds left in the minor penalty and the man advantage for Salisbury.
The 5-on-4 penalty kill has been pretty good for Millbrook so far today. They let their goal in on the 5-on-3. but they have been able to get the puck out and prevent Salisbury from making any good opportunities when it's 5-on-4.
Breakout pass just a little too far for Panicola as he's dumped towards the Salisbury bench. McLaughlin now backtracking to try and take care of Sam Hall, who will pick the cross-corner dump as his choice. Zach Walsh taking the boards. John McLaughlin with it now, trying to move it forward. That pass is broken up there by a good play by Gensler, and the puck gets tied up again along the boards. We've seen a lot of this so far today. Puck played up for Ferentino. Ferentino off the wall, couldn't find Panicola, so he just had to dump it there. 7:45 left to play in this third period. Zach Walsh backtracking, finds a good pass to Judson. Judson the head man. Judson into the offensive zone. He'll send a little trickler to the corner board. He'll pick up the rebound after it's tipped up forward again. Urban there, not able to get a clean pass, and here comes Salisbury straight back the other way. Nice sidestep there by Alessia off the mask of Spokane, and sending Salisbury packing is the Millbrook D. Poland throwing a nice stand-up hit there to stop Gensler, and McCall with it now, pinching it off the point, gets to the corner and will dump it low. Ferentino looking for a pass there as Poland throws another nice hit. Ferentino along the wall, long shift for him so far, not able to get out. Judson with some pressure up at the point as McCall dumps it around and rims it around. Krieger in there as well as Kilfoyle, I believe. Krieger battling with Pullen. Pullen not able to get it clear, held in. Stepping into it is Boyd. Puck is loose out in front, and it's whistled down. And play stopped as Spokane regains his bearings, and we get a stop.
That was a great save by Tyler Spokane. I don't know how many people were able to see it, but I know I had the perfect angle. He got the first one with his toe and then was able to keep the scramble out. It's another great play and show of his talent.
6:38 left in the final frame. 3-1 Salisbury on a recent tally from Quinn McCall on the power play. Sal getting it out and going across all the way down. Dale Campbell, good hustle to force Alberti to come out and play it. Shot thrown down by Panicola. Good keep in by Petty. Not a good keep in. Delayed offside. Pettypaw with the dump. And Salisbury getting a nice clean breakout as here comes Petrut the other way. Nicholas Petrut snuffed out by Zach Walsh. Pettypaw working there against him. Dale Campbell in along the wall to try and help out Pettypaw. And backtracking is Panicola, who will opt for the glass up and all the way out. Swarming Millbrook at their blue line will keep Salisbury from a clean entry. They get it this time though. Looking for the headman Petrut just past the line. Not a clean pass. And Panicola looking to break things up along the wall in front of the Millbrook bench. Sal able to get it out. Dale Campbell skating it into the offensive zone. Steps into one there. Good slapper. Salisbury applying some more pressure, causing Reed Pettypaw to have to backtrack, and he'll chip it out to center ice. Urban not able to play it. Keshner trying to help him out. Petrut with it now for Salisbury, dumping it in with just over 5 minutes left to play in the third period.
These next couple shifts are going to be crucial for Millbrook. If they get one, then they're back in it. They're back in a position where they can pull that goalie and get some good offensive chances. But the key is going to be to stay out of the box and not take any penalties, because the penalties really going to put a crush on most opportunities they get.
And a loose puck just glides by a couple Salisbury guys in the super high dangerous area slot. Spokane outside makes a nice save, stick save. Good help from Komalika to lug that puck out and away. Able to clear it to central ice. Keshner in on the forecheck trying to snuff out Sam Hall. Malika in there to help him. They get offensive pressure, looking for the cross-ice man, but it exits the zone. And Millbrook will backtrack. Malika with it now, trying to find Finley Patrick again. That pass was broken up nicely there by Salisbury. Deer into the offensive zone. Deer with it. Deer looking cross-ice, not able to clean with Alessia. Alessia opts not to shoot. Sam Renaud in the shooting lane there. Sam Renaud still working down low to try and clean that puck up. Sharp angle shot, good block there by Finley Patrick. And Finley Patrick with a super athletic play, batted out of midair. Icing is called. Icing, no icing. What do you think?
I thought that took a deflection, but honestly, it was a pretty cool icing. It was probably the coolest icing I've seen. Finley Patrick hitting it out of the air. So that was pretty cool. I thought it took a deflection. Refs seemed to disagree. But anyways, the call was made. Millbrook's got to live with it. Try and get this puck out another way.
So we'll do it over again with the face-off out in front of Spokane. Millbrook wins the draw. Rimming it around was McLaughlin, just too far for Malika. They are able to get it free of the zone to get the change in that they wanted off that icing. Into the zone nicely there is Hayden Haynes, blocked up by a couple Millbrook guys, and the puck comes out to neutral ice. Dumped in there by Gensler. Gensler takes a hit. A nice reverse hit thrown by Pullen as he was tried to hit by Haynes. Stepping into one is McCall. That's blocked by the fellow Salisbury Knight, Gensler, as Millbrook continues to play hard along the wall. Urban in there battling, and cross-checks thrown, and a penalty upcoming here against Salisbury for the cross-check.
I think it actually might be against Millbrook. Might be that last one Matt Pullen threw in the corner. That's when I saw the official's hand go up.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Pullen going to the box. And Gensler will be going to the box 2 minutes for roughing. So not offsetting penalties, just not coincidental either. So we will go to 4-on-4 hockey, I believe.
Yeah, some 4-on-4, and this actually might be helpful for the Millbrook team, as they do have some speed, and a little more space might give them some of that to work with and break through the neutral zone and try and get an odd man rush.
So Dale Campbell will come in and take the draw. Not able to win that one. Salisbury with the offensive zone pressure immediately. Krieger there along the circle, up top for McCall. Now Zach Krzyzewski. Krieger dancing around at the top of the circle, dogged by McLaughlin, trying to find a high slot guy, which I believe is Rothman. Or Latta, excuse me. Latta now deals for Krieger. Krieger at the top of the circle. Looking backdoor for Zach Krzyzewski, and a good save there by Spokane to stop up.
Yeah, good play by Tyler Spokane to keep that puck out of the net off a very, very dangerous chance. He's had a fabulous game today. The board shows he's got 31 saves, which is pretty impressive, and he's just keeping up that hot streak.
2:47 left to play. Minute 30 left in those penalties to Pullen and Gensler. Millbrook getting a nice breakout. Headman John McLaughlin stopped up well there as Zach Walsh goes flying over the head of Trey Deer. Urban will lug it himself through neutral ice, trying to get past the last man, not able to do it. The puck does get low, and Urban uses his wheels to get there. Getting some help there from Finley Patrick. Dale Campbell, the late man in, as we got 5 for Millbrook. And tumbling to the ice. 5 guys on the ice for Millbrook. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, yes, pulled the goalie. My bad. A little confused when Dale Campbell came flying into the frame.
Sacrifice the too many men on the ice if the refs don't catch you before you score. That's the thing.
Not the play. Urban goes to the box 2 minutes for holding. So 2 minutes for that. 55 left in the original penalty. Also going to the box, though, is Henry Metz. Didn't see the call on that one. I'm not sure what that was. So the faceoff comes out of the zone. We're going to have 4-on-3. 3-on-3. Spokane's going to return to his crease. As the ref almost takes a tumble at center ice. So 2:13 left in the game. 3-1 Salisbury. 55-55 on the Miners to Pullen and Gensler. 2 minutes to each guy, Urban and Metz.
Should be coincidental.
They're going to call it coincidental, so we'll play 4-on-4 here. Spokane sort of hanging out at the top of his crease, but Salisbury wins the draw, and they will dump it all the way down, hemming Millbrook back into their zone. Judson out there to play it. Judson leaving for Walsh. Walsh trying to turn, checked by Trey Deer nicely. Judson up the wall, not able to get a breakout pass going. McLaughlin trying to stick for it and clear it out of the zone. They're able to clear it, but they want to get possession so they can pull the goalie. A minute 50 left here. Nice hit thrown as Spokane will cover up, and the draw will be out in front of him.
Yeah, tough spot to have a face-off when you're Millbrook. You want to get that. You want to get that goalie pulled, and Salisbury's done a good job on the face-off, especially in the offensive zone. And you know, if they just get caught in, then unfortunately that's probably going to be the end of the Millbrook game.
1:42 left, just too far for Quinn McCall. Salisbury will reset. Millbrook still needs that possession though. Millbrook coaching staff yelling at Dale Campbell to get that forecheck, get those wheels moving, trying to make Salisbury make a play. Malika with some added pressure. Pettypaw will backtrack, trying to beat out the Salisbury guy in the race. Rothman. Point to point now, Hall, as we continue 4-on-4 hockey, glove down by Spokane. 1:14 left in the third period.
First set of penalties is out, so we're back to 5-on-5.
4-on-4 still.
Really?
Yeah, the second set was coincidental.
That should mean it's 5-on-5.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we continue to play 4-on-4 there.
Timeout either way.
Timeout either way. Gives us a chance to breathe.
Wait, there are timeouts now? Wow. Well, I know there were. You're in the frame there, Mike. No, you're fine. Rocco. 4-4 or 5-5? 5-on-5. 4-on-4 or 5-5? So how many timeouts does each team get? 2 per line?
I think it's one. So excuse me, those are coincidental mileage. You were right, JD. So we will play 5-on-5 hockey. Shots total 35 for Salisbury. Up on the board as we see them now, 18 for Millbrook. Millbrook opting to roll Zach Walsh, John McLaughlin, Finley Patrick, Reese Judson as their 4 guys. We haven't seen what Salisbury's been put out yet. Looks like they're going to go Kilfoyle. They've got 5 guys. Millbrook's got 4. Salisbury looks like they're going to run McCall, Hall, Krieger, Kilfoyle, and Strap. Millbrook still has 4 out there. Refs are saying 4-on-4. A little bit of confusion here. Officials trying to explain what's going on. To be quite honest, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I don't understand how you go from 4-on-4 and then have 2 guys get out of the box and then go back to 4-on-4. I mean, that doesn't make sense. You've got 2 guys out of the box. That should be 5-on-5, but who knows, man.
Especially since those last 2 were coincidental. Confusion here. Anyway, 1:14 left on the game clock. 1:01 left in the penalty times. Our cameraman, Alex Ciano, getting a zoom in on the scoreboard for you all to check out. As Soriento continues to talk things over with the official.
After that zoom on the scoreboard, I realized Millbrook has almost doubled their shots this period, so it's really been a much better period for them. They do have the goal. Salisbury got one too, unfortunately, but I mean, they've really just stepped it up as this game's gone on. It's really showed their work ethic, their hustle, their determination, and that's going to be some good signs as the season progresses.
So we are playing 5-on-5 hockey. They finally sorted out here as Zach Walsh stumbles to the ice, attempting to play the puck back there below the goal line. Puck still loose down there, sticking forward Patrick, Walsh in there. Couple Salisbury guys. Dale Campbell with it now, trying to move it out of the zone. Not able to clear it. Zach Walsh will backtrack. Good pass to Patrick, but that's broken up by a good stick. The late offside is off now. Here comes Millbrook. Good tip by McLaughlin as Spokane rushes the bench. Gets 6 guys out there for Millbrook. Malika, that 6th guy coming in. Judson down there grinding low for Millbrook. McCall in there, not able to clear it out. Dale Campbell tries to step into one. McLaughlin with it, throwing it towards the net, just sails over the bar there. 27 seconds left in the game here. Malika with it up at the top of the point, calling for a shot. Shot coming in front. Lots of traffic stopped up in front. 19 seconds left, 4 seconds on the penalties. Not sure that really matters at this point. Zach Walsh throwing it down low. Follow-up chance. Oh, and it's wide as a juicy rebound was in front in the slot there. Chance for Dale Campbell. Zach Walsh with it again, teeing up Cole Malika. Malika taking a shot. Rebound save. Not able to bury it was McLaughlin, and game expires here. 3-1 win, Salisbury over Millbrook. Not too bad at the end there by Millbrook, though.
Yeah, no, not too bad. I mean, they really made things happen. After watching last year and watching this year, this Millbrook team's a whole new team. They've really got a lot going for them. They held Salisbury to 3 goals, got one of their own, so that's huge. And I mean,
Really solid goaltending as well.
yeah.
So 3-1 the final in the Bonnecue. Salisbury Knights top the Millbrook Mustangs. That's all for us. Hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.